What's good, everybody? C double Jizzle in the Hizzle, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a solo flawless prophecy dungeon with no taken mods and no mountaintop. I know the season's coming to an end in about a week and a half from the point of this video going live, and not a lot of time to get lucky in Last Wish to try to get those taken mods, or not a lot of time to grind out mountaintop. I'm only going to be using two of important mods here, three actually. It's going to be boss spec for your sword, and then Hive armaments. Now before you freak out about not having Hive armaments, you can farm this from the menagerie's final chest by placing your runes in your chalice or the Crown of Sorrows boss. Also on my armor, I'm going to be using concussive dampener on all of my armor. The weapons I'm using is Falling Guillotine, straight from the season pass. I'm not using my God Roll, a Xenophage, and an Anarchy. If you still don't have Anarchy, I put out a video teaching you how to easily farm Anarchy. You can do that in like a couple of hours. Or you can just come to my Twitch, twitch.tv/CWG, and we help people get their Anarchies and Terabas. Also, I'm going to be using a Long Shadow and a Gnawing Hunger. Long Shadow has triple tap on it. And then all my armor has concussive dampeners on them. With loaders, please make sure you put on a heavy ammo finder on your helmet. And then I'll go through the rest of, what loaders I'm using and what reserves I'm using as we go through this. Now, if you don't have a decent Long Shadow, it's fine. You can use any hard-hitting sniper. You can use your Revoker. You can use Eye of Soul. There's something that's gonna like one-tap the red bars. It comes in very useful later on. But if you also have, triple tap or fourth times the charm on one of your snipers, it can actually help you two-phase the boss at the end. Now, this first part is going to take a couple tries to learn. As you see, I failed it myself. I failed it twice here. But once you get this first part down, I guarantee you'll make it to the final boss every single time. The reason I'm using Sun Bracers is because it allows me to get my nade back if I do happen to fail, and I don't have to sit around wasting time trying to get it back or going to orbit. It's also going to help me clear the top once we get up there. But what you want to do here is pop your Heat Rising nade on Top Tree Dawn, jump into the left side of this tunnel. I just kept jumping straight forward and I was screwing it up. I don't know what was going through my head, but I also did want to showcase that it's okay to mess up because the Thrall will spawn. You can get your melee attack off and get your nades back. And as long as you get kills in the air, you'll get your melee attack back, and it's just a circle of life pretty much. Alright, now we're just going to get our moats one last time, and we're actually going to make it up this tunnel. Now when you get these moats, you want to go as fast as you possibly can to the top of this tunnel because you have about 30 seconds to get up there. We're going to go for the double break on these plates, which will make this encounter a lot easier because it spawns all the scions right away before we even start it. So all you have to worry about is these knights. So once you get up here, Icarus dash across with your moats. You're going to jump on top of this light plate and then jump as high as possible and position yourself directly in the middle of both plates and break them. You'll get them both, and you just clear the room by using your melee attack and then throwing your nade and clearing the whole room. Now, if you see any heavy ammo on the ground or anything like that, just leave it there. Don't pick it up because you get a free rally after you clear everything out. And don't talk tolling yet either. You don't want to start the encounter. Now, after you clear the room, you want to switch to the Well of Radiance and then make sure you have double sword reserves on your chest piece. Now make sure you have boss spec on your Falling Guillotine. You're going to go over here and drop your flag. You can go ahead and talk to Tolan, and you're going to come right over here to camp this knight spawn. Use your heavy attack real quick on him, get those moats, and then get out. Once you get out, so you don't want to get booped. If you do get booped, just sword swipe back onto the map. Come to this spot over here, drop a riff, and you're going to snipe the left knight. The reason I snipe the left knight instead of the knight farthest in the back is because he's just less annoying to deal with. Now, these knights are always unpredictable, but I always get the left one so he can't mess with me in the air. Then you do the same thing, get as high as possible, and do the double break on the light motes. Now, if you miss one of the plates on the light motes, it's okay. Just get more light motes. Just to make it easy, always leave one knight alive because the knights won't respawn. Then you'll drop your well. Make sure you stay in the well. As long as you are physically in the well, you can cut right through his shield. You can cut right through the goblin's immunity tether. You can just melt him easily. If you end up finding yourself a little bit low on sword ammo, you can just stand there in the well, don't use any light attacks, and just wait for your heavy energy to come back up. But never spam heavy. After he's dead, we're going to switch to bottom tree Nova Bomb. For Devour, we're going to switch to our Anarchy, and then we're going to switch to Transversive Steps. Everything else pretty much stays the same. I don't switch anything else. I wanted to make this as simple and as basic as I possibly could with the least amount of resources as possible. And now we just wait here for a grenade. We're going to use it for Devour, and we're going to use it for our armaments. Just because the enemies are taken does not mean they are also not Hive. We're going to be using it on the Thrall to get our heavy back. Alright, now that we pretty much got our nade back, we're going to jump down here, and we're going to hop on our Sparrow, and we're going to find the first set of Blights. Make sure you be careful of all the invisible Minotaurs that are going around. They always attempt to shoot me in the back. It's very annoying. But this next part is very quick and easy. You don't exactly have to follow what I do here. If you find a strat that works for you, that you've been doing this already, use what you want. But this is how I do it. Whenever we find a set of Blights, I eat my Devourer nade, and we'll kill the snipers first with our sniper, just so that way they're out of the way and they don't have to mess with us. There's always 3 snipers to every section. In this section, though, the sniper always falls down to the other side of one of the pillars, so I just leave him for last or later. And then we just get our grenade back. What people don't usually utilize when it comes to Devour is when you have the Devour perk procced, kills while having it procced get you your nade energy back. So after I eat my nade, I just kill a bunch of ads until I get my nade back for the most part. And then I just stick one shot of Anarchy to the Blight. For some reason, if you shoot more than one, or if the Anarchy shot that you shot on the Blight is connected to anything, it does not kill the Blight. So make sure you're only doing one single shot that's not connected to anything to each of the Blights, and you'll be good to go. Just kill everything, like all the Thrall, with your primary. Throw more nades at them, get more heavy, and you'll be good to go. After all the Blights are dead, just run to Tolan, and then you can dip right out. I call it the stick and move. Alright, next spot, same thing. Eat the nade, snipe the snipers, and then hit the stick and move. Snipers are down. Stick one, and then get our nade back by killing the ads. Got our nade back, let's get some more heavy ammo, why not, right? Another one, stick and move. Now that we have a decent amount of ammo, you can also just use your Anarchy and shoot the ground. I love doing that, because if the Thrall are chasing me, they'll run into it and they'll proc my Devour perk. Now, killing those Axion darts does not proc Devour, just so that you know. Just I shoot them for protection for the most part. Nope. Talk to Tolan, or run to Tolan, eat my nade, and we're out. I almost die here because I was too far in the air when I spun my Sparrow, but normally that's a safe play. And then we're gonna find the third spot. This part is very simple and straightforward. You don't have to kill all the ads, just kill the Blights. We kill those snipers first, like always, and then stick and move. This time we don't have our nades, so we're gonna punch something to proc Devour. And then stick and move, stick and move. Just gonna agree at the ground because I don't want to worry about shooting my primary. And we're just gonna wait for this blight to get destroyed, and then run through Tolan. I turned around because I thought I did it too early before the blight destroyed, but we were good. And now you're off to the best part of the whole entire dungeon. It's my personal favorite part to do, is the cube room. A lot of people tend to have trouble with the cube room, but I'm going to show you a very, very easy way to deal with it. Alright, when we get in here, we're only going to switch a couple of things. So we're switching off of Anarchy, and we're going to switch to Xenophage. And we're going to change our reserves from our chest piece to machine gun reserves. And again, make sure you have heavy ammo finder on your helmet. That's going to help a lot throughout this whole dungeon. Everything else stays the same. And this room is very easy as long as you follow a specific pattern. It's not a pattern of the room, it's just a pattern of how to kill the ads. What you're going to do is activate it. You're going to look for Tolan first, eat your nade, kill the snipers. We're going to be using our Xenophage as a primary weapon here, because we literally have unlimited and heavy ammo while in this room when having a Hive armaments. So we know we need a light motes, so I went over there to get light motes. Every time you kill a knight, it spawns a sniper. So once I killed that knight, I looked for the sniper. Please kill the snipers as fast as possible. They will destroy you. Now that I have all the snipers down, I'm going to go ahead and kill another knight. Now I have my second set of light motes. Find the sniper. And then I'm going to get my light motes. I'm going to cleanse. And every time I cleanse, I usually pop my nade like right away. You see that purple glow? It's because I was holding my nade down as soon as I popped it. Now, I need heavy ammo, right? Because I just used a bunch. The taken acolytes spawn on a timer, and they're going to keep spawning over and over again. So I punched one of them, the proc devour, and now I'm going to kill the ads to get my nade back. Once I get my nade back, I'm going to use it on the acolytes to get heavy. Now I have all the heavy I need, I just don't have my nade back. So I'm just going to wait out for my nade, because you want to have a nade every time you get into a new room. You don't want to get in there, not have Devour procced, because there's a lot of ads around you. And with Devour, you're pretty much invincible. So I'm just jumping around waiting for my nade back. The ads spawn again. Like I said, they're just on a timer, and you can use them to farm as much ammo as you possibly need. Now I just eat my nade here just to be safe, because I know if I kill these ads, I'll be able to get my nade back. But I did not want to risk anything right here. You know, just like in any flawless run, you don't want to risk it unnecessarily, so. Now we're done. Now, just by running over the plate, it'll teleport you. You don't have to stand directly on it. Some people use it to get out safely. Now, next room, eat our nade, find the snipers, kill them right away. And then we can take out the knights for the motes that we need. So I killed a knight, so what does that mean? I have to find a sniper. Found a sniper, now we're good to go get the rest of our motes. We're just gonna clear all the ads with our Xenophage. There's no need to use any other weapon unless we're farming for heavy. Alright, I killed the knight, guess what? We gotta find a sniper. Sometimes they're hard to find. Get the sniper, now you can get the rest of your motes. Cleanse your plate. And here I didn't pop the Devour nade after I cleansed, because I was pretty safe right there. But I am going to farm for heavy ammo now. So I'm going to actually punch this time for Devour. That way I can just use my nade right away for heavy. And then I can use the other wave on the other side to get my nade back. Now I don't think I leave here right away. I think I just always stay for full heavy all the time. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I was like, I have enough heavy. We can just go. But usually I like to get full heavy. Same thing, find Tolan, We need light motes. Alright, cool. Eat your nade. And look for the snipers. And this is just, that's all you need to do. This whole thing is a rinse and repeat of finding Tolan, eat your nade, kill the snipers. Every time you kill a knight, kill a sniper. Use your xenophage as a primary weapon, because all you have to do is get one kill and it reprocs your Devourer perk. Sometimes you just have to kill a knight if they're annoying you. But remember, after you kill that knight, you gotta find that sniper. And you never have to reload xenophage because you have transversive steps on. I just killed both of these knights just because I didn't want to die there. Then I just have to find both of the snipers. Then I get the rest of my motes. And then we find the place to cleanse. It's over there. Cleanse it. Hold my nade to heal. And then I just farm for ammo. As you can see, I only have 8. Now, knights and snipers disappear every time you get the cleanse. Every time you get a cleanse, they end up disappearing. Sometimes they take a little bit, but they do become immune and disappear. Now, this one, I don't want to wait for a whole nother wave of ads to start getting my heavy. So I just farm the Acolyte Eye that he keeps spawning over and over again to get my nade back. Which you can do. If there's one Acolyte left, you can just kill the Acolyte Eye to get your Devourer proc and get your nade back. Now my Devourer ran out before this wave came up, so I'm just going to punch for Devourer and get my nade back to get more heavy. I'll just farm here for a bit. Like I said, you can stay here as long as you want to get your heavy back, or just because the ads just spawn indefinitely. And this is the safest way to take this. Pretty much use your xenophage as a primary. Just rinse and repeat every single time. Find Tolan. Dark motes. Eat your nade. Kill the snipers. Every time you kill a knight, kill a sniper. So you pretty much get the point. Nothing really changes. I keep that same rhythm going throughout this whole encounter. So I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit until we get to the boss room, and I'll show you how to easily melt both of those bosses. Right here, a friend reminded me to close my fire team so nobody can join on me. Make sure you don't forget either. If you leave your fire team open, somebody can join on you and ruin your whole solo flawless run. So I just sit here and thank him real quick. I just thought this was a little funny part of the video. Anyways, we continue. Alright, we're off into the boss room. Now, I didn't know it was the boss room when we got here. Normally, I would drop a rift right here on the middle plate. But all you want to do is Nova Bomb one of them. That's it. Just Nova Bomb one of them. Make sure it's in front of him. And then throw your Oppressive Darkness Nade at the other one. And then just go ham with your Xenophage on him. The Nova Bomb by itself will take out one of the bosses. As long as you don't overshoot it. Or as long as they don't run out of it. One Nova Bomb will take care of one of them, and throwing an Oppressive Darkness Nade on the other one and hitting him with Xenophage will just melt him completely. 2 birds with 1 stone, and you have completed the cube room. Now this next section, Rainbow Road, Alligator Alley, Snake Way, whatever you want to call it, there's no real rhyme or reason on how to get through it, right? People sparrow the whole way through. Other people walked the whole way through and never even touched their sparrow ever. I do a half and half thing. I sparrow through the half of it, then walk the other half. Whichever way you know how to get through here safely and soundly is just up to you. I'm not going to go too in depth on this one. I do carry my Xenophage most of the way, and you can see where I shoot the snipers and the path that I take. I think it's the most comfortable way that I feel to take this way. But whatever works for you, take it slow. Don't wipe here. This is not where you want to wipe at. You at least want a shot at the boss fight. You got through everything else perfectly. You chilling. So enjoy the sights, enjoy life, and take your time. Alright, when you get to up here, you want to switch to Anarchy, so that way you can nade these thralls right here to get some of that heavy back, because you're going to drop some heavy ammo before we even start this encounter. But congratulations on making it here to the boss flawlessly. I am proud of you. Congratulations. Now this is how this is going to go down. Have your Anarchy on. That's the only thing I'm switching, except for we're going to change our chest piece from machine guns reserves and put it to grenade launcher reserves. Still got concussive dampener. Make sure you have heavy ammo finder and then transversive steps still. Now if you have some void transversive steps, I recommend putting grenade launcher scavenger on that. I can't stress that enough. If you have some void transversive steps or you have some transversive steps to make void, do it. It'll give you so much ammo. I tried to handicap myself here for the video and I didn't put them there to show you that I can still get the ammo that I need. But trust me, put on some void transversive steps. Alright, now we're gonna put some traps here before we rally. I know I put the flag down, but we're putting traps here before we rally, because we want to kill one of the knights right away, and we also want to get rid of the scions right away. Scions are on a timer, so as faster you get rid of those scions, the less stress you have to deal with in this room. After you rally, we want to focus on the sides that are opposite of where the knights spawn. That's why I looked down my scope at those 2 sides. We're going to focus on that side of the room. Now we're going to eat our Devour Nade, take out signs as fast as possible. See, most of those signs are gone from my trap that I laid down. But again, there's still 2 knights up, so we want to get rid of one of those knights ASAP. I wasted my melee there because I had to reload, but it is what it is. I still know there's a scion up. Alright, all the scions are down. One of the knights are dead. I'm going to just take those motes because we do need dark for this side. And then I'm going to kill the other knight to get dark. And we're going to cleanse this side of the room. I'm gonna eat my nade so I can get up there before the knights spawn up. Hide behind one of these pillars. Every time a plate is cleansed, like you have these pillars you can hide behind. Stick the ogre with anarchies, hit him with a couple sniper shots, and he's dead. Now we have this side of the room where the boss can't shoot us because there is no more boss. We're not going to waste a bunch of heavy, so we're just going to snipe out these knights. Try to save as much ammo as we can. Alright, some light motes, cool. We'll take those. Kill this knight while standing in the light. And we got 2 sets of light motes. We're going to go out to the opposite side and cleanse. Now I know the knights spawn on this side, so I'm going to drop a rift over here. And then take out this ogre. Now we're good. Now I know the signs are on a timer. Remember that. I'm going to kill one knight. And I'm going to leave the other knight there. I'm not even going to care about these motes. I don't care about those motes. All I want is one knight there, so I don't have to deal with him when these scions spawn. If you kill one knight, that other knight will never spawn until you kill both knights. So now we're going to clear out the whole room of scions while there's only one knight up and there's only one boss up shooting. So I'm going to play the side of the room where the boss isn't and where the knight isn't. Even though that knight moves around because he's stupid. We still got scions up. We want to get rid of the scions while we have our devourer up. All the scions are dead? Cool. Now we can work on getting the motes for that last plate. This is how you want to play every single room. You want to make sure there's only one knight bothering you at all times. And you want to play the timer of the scions. That's very important for the second room that we're going to get. And now we killed that last knight. We're going to kill only one more knight for these motes. And then when we cleanse, we only have one knight to deal with. I'm going to eat the nade right here. Because there's no point of risking a death right now. We're almost done with this room. Gonna get rid of this ogre. I'm only gonna use one ammo on him because I wanted to save some. Now mind you, you have Hive armaments. You can use a nade on ogres and you can use a nade on knights to get your heavy back. I knew I had this brick here in the middle, so that's why I wasn't really worried about proccing armaments here. But I do want my nade back. That's why I'm not going down yet. I want my grenade back, so I'm waiting for the scions to respawn. I'm gonna melee one of them and then I'm gonna kill them until I get my nade back. And then we'll dip off until damage phase, which is very simple. All we're going to be using on the boss is pretty much our anarchy. Now, if you decide to go in here without armaments, you can just simply farm scions over and over and over again until they drop the heavy ammo that you get from your helmet or the grenade launcher ammo that you drop from your helmet. And then with the scavengers, you'll get even more ammo for those bricks. That's why I said put void transversive steps on, so that way you can get more heavy ammo if you don't have armaments. Now, all we're going to do is anarchy the boss. We dropped our nade on him, Nova bombed him, and we're going to snipe the snipers. That's it. We just stick the boss with anarchy, and then we just worry about snipers after that. Move forward, snipe the snipers. Do not die from dark entropy. You do not want that to happen. So make sure you're staying in the boss's reach at all times. Sticking with more anarchy, and go for the snipers. You can do this very safely. I jumped between back and forth. I couldn't decide right there. That was weird. I just waited for him to teleport one more time to get the snipers. And I just got him off from back here. And now all I have to do is focus on the boss now. All the snipers are gone. That's why I like using a sniper here. Now if you have the mountaintop, you have all that stuff, you want to use it, that's go for it. But Now I don't want to use a bunch of ammo, so I'm just going to use primary ammo and keep sticking him with anarchies. Make sure you hit him with 2 every time. 7,000 damage. Once you see that damage, that means he's stuck with 2 of them. Shot a couple sniper shots at him, but I don't want to waste all of my sniper ammo here. Now I could have easily 2-phased this boss, but I wanted to show you guys as many rooms as possible. I could have threw another oppressive darkness nade here and got him to half, but I chose against it. Definitely decided against it. But that's how much damage I did to him with just anarchy pretty much and a few sniper shots. I didn't have to try to go crazy on DPS. I played the room slowly. I played it safely. And that's how much damage we did. Now, a lot of people like to stay here and wait for their super or whatever because they like to panic nova for their devour. I don't got time for all that, so I just go. I drove backwards to check for ammo, and then we go continue. Now, we get the worst room in the whole map. I hate this room so much. It's so big, but I'm going to show you guys how to play it. Now, we're going to pop our devour nade. We're going to come over here to this side and kill one knight as fast as possible, and then clear scions. Get rid of every single scion. Don't even worry about those moats. Screw those moats. You want to clear the scions. Yeah, I know I got those moats. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to use them. But sometimes you might get lucky or something and get a quick plate cleanse. But I dipped out and ate a nade there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to cleanse nothing. So you just play the room slowly and clear all the scions. Now remember, they're on a timer. This room takes a bit of time to clear, so there's going to be a lot of times where I just wait for the next wave to spawn before I start getting more motes. So I know that took me a long time. So I'm consciously making a decision to not kill that knight. I'm literally leaving that knight there. Because look, the scions are spawning again. So, eating that nade, we're going to clear out the next wave. We're going to try to do it as fast as we can. We only have to deal with one knight though. So that's good. These knights move all over the place, as you can see. Like, all the ads move across the whole map. It's super annoying, but it's what you gotta deal with. But as long as you kill one knight, you should be able to play this room just fine. As long as you take it slow. You don't have to rush here. Alright, all the scions are dead. Because there's 3 sets of 3. Now, they do duplicate, but if you kill them fast enough, they don't. But I'm gonna be like, okay, it's time to get some motes now. So I need a dark motes, so I know once I kill that one, that knight that we killed at the beginning is gonna spawn, and he's already in the dark. And then I can just cleanse the plate right next to me. And I'm gonna eat this nade to be safe. Come up here, cleanse. I know the next wave is spawning with an ogre, so I'm kind of scared here. I get a little bit panicky here, but I proc that so I can proc devour, hit him with a couple things. Yeah, that well saved my life, like it really did. Or rift, I mean. Once that ogre died, I continue to kill the scions now. I know that only one knight's alive because I killed the one knight to get the motes from him. And then I killed the second knight to cleanse. So I know there's only one knight up. I don't got to worry about any other knights. But that knight just chased the hell out of me right there. And I had to get the hell out. That knight is from the opposite side of the room. That knight is from where I'm at right now. And he's going all the way over there. Like, he's on a damn adventure right now. I hate knights. But I can't do anything. I got to wait for the next wave. I have to wait for the next wave of scions, because you don't want to be too impatient here. You want to make sure you play this very slowly, so that way you don't want to throw here, especially since you can 2-phase. I clear these. And then after I clear these, I know I'm going to try to go for motes. But I'm going to screw up all of my shots here. And I'm going to get tagged by both the knight and that stupid boss. So I'm getting frustrated here because I keep missing everything and I'm gonna die. I don't know why they dropped my rift here. But I know I have to wait. Like, I know I have to wait for the next wave now. I know I have to wait for the next ad wave now, and I'm so frustrated here, I promise you. But just keep your composure. Just keep killing the scion waves. There's no rush here. And look at how much heavy ammo I have on the ground. I don't need armaments at all. The armaments are mostly for cube room. Armaments make cube room super free. Right, I know I kill all the ads. I know I want the light motes. So I'm gonna come in the light. I'm gonna kill this dude right away as well. And then I'm gonna cleanse the plate right next to me. At that point, I know I have this room beat 100%. I only got one more plate to cleanse. I only have one night up. I just gotta play the room slow. Kill the next scion waves. But yeah, this is by far the hardest room of all 4 of the rooms that you can possibly get. But as long as you just leave one night up only, and not 2, all you have to do is play the scion wave. That's all you gotta do. I know I need dark motes, so I'm gonna go get those. Kill the next night in the dark. But I make light motes here on accident. So then I have to wait for a whole nother wave of ads again. Because I would have just gotten those dark motes, came over and cleansed, and we would have been good. I would have just dipped out. But I made light motes, so I had to get another wave of scions. Like this, there's so many things that goes wrong in this, and you have to be able to keep your composure and redo it. Because that's not the end of the things that are going to go wrong in this map. Even on this run. As you can see in a second. I'm like, alright, cool. Scion wave is down. Let's kill this knight. While I'm in the dark. So I can make dark motes. He's underneath the boss. So you don't ever want to get motes while you're underneath the boss. Because the boss will stomp you. I was going to snipe him there. I wasn't in the dark. So now I sniped him. He's in the dark. The night wave is spawning. I'm like, alright, cool. I'm just gonna anarchy this guy real quick, stand in the dark, and we're good. I turn around and he falls off the map. And I freak out. And now I have to do another wave of scions. This run was so scuffed. I've spent so long in this room. But I just want to show you guys, like, I think this is the best run to do this, like, video with, because so many things went wrong. And we were still able to do it calmly, safely, easily. You know, other than that one ogre scare what we had over there on that left corner, but we were good. Now that the wave of scions are gone, I'm finally going to be able to finish this room out. I have all the ammo I need. Didn't need to use armaments once because of all the scions that we killed. They just kept dropping heavy from our finders. And then I just get my grenade back. I wanted to play super safe here, so I just ate my nade for Devour, cleared the room, went to go get more ammo, and then we went for the next boss phase. Now, I could have killed the boss in 2 phases. I think I mentioned that earlier. 2 reasons why I didn't. I could have used another nade in first damage, and I could have used 2 nades in the second damage phase. That would have gave me the rest of the damage to kill him. But I wanted to show as many rooms as possible. Also, my discipline was very low. I could have got a nade sooner, and I could have been able to kill him also with more confidence. But like I said, I kind of handicapped myself as much as I could here to try to make this, you know, as accessible to everybody as possible, and not try to do too much to where, you know, if somebody doesn't make the 2 phase, I don't want them to freak out that with another room. Like, I was able to showcase 3 rooms, and I think it was the 3 of the hardest rooms. Oh, the first room is default, but the 2 of the hardest rooms for you guys to learn. But this part is just, you know, same thing. Stick them with 2 anarchies, kill the snipers. I don't know how that shot didn't hit, but it's what it is. No, the snipers are down. Now, if I would have had enough discipline, I would have had my nade by now, and I would have been able to use my oppressive darkness again, and I would have been able to kill him in this room 100%. But I had low discipline. I also, during this, I'm like, I could 2-phase if I do it, but I do want to show another room off so I can teach other people another room. So I just switched to my auto rifle and I started shooting. But there was... but I definitely had the conscious decision to not 2-phase here. I was like shaking my controller here. I could have did it. And yeah, I'm using a controller on PC simply because I want to show that you don't have to use M&K to do crazy snipes or crazy type of accuracy or something. I used the controller, we were fine, even though I'm on PC. PC FOV does help though, but you can do this on console, no problem. But we're going to the 3rd room, and we're doing the same exact thing. I also show my discipline here, just be like, yeah, I could have had my nade, and we could have 2-phased that easily. And you don't need no mountaintop. Look how much damage. 2 phases with no mountaintop. You don't need all that other stuff. You don't need the OP stuff. Just use regular stuff. You just need to believe in yourself. Alright, now we're in this light room. I don't particularly like this room, but it's a lot better than the last room. And all I do here is the same thing. Get rid of 1 knight right away and clear scions. I do kind of get destroyed here, so I use my anarchy to kill stuff so I don't die. That was a little bit of a crazy opening. But we're good. So 1 knight is dead. Just clearing ads, clearing these scions, which is always the thing you need to go for first, so they don't duplicate and they don't screw with you. Then you kill the next knight. And you do that 3 times. I almost got melted there too, so I dipped out. I played a little crazy here, but yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Just be safe, yeah. We're just getting the dark motes now. Knight about to spawn right back where he spawned before. It's in the dark. And we're gonna go ahead and cleanse the next plate. Kill the ogre. And then we're gonna wait for the next scion wave to spawn, because we know that that's happening really soon. And there goes my friend, like, hi YouTube. Clear all the scions, and then we'll get the final plate done and kill this nerd. But this room is significantly easier than the last room. But if you end up getting the map that I did not get on your run, the knights both spawn in front of one specific plate, and that's like the direct opposite side of where you drop down in. Make sure you do the same thing. Kill one knight right away, kill all the scions, and then if you can, cleanse the furthest plate from the knight first. And then you can just play that side the whole damn map. That map is really small as well, so you can kill two knights. I'm sorry, you can cleanse two plates before your second scion wave if you play it fast enough. But always take safety over speed. Cleanse this last plate. We're gonna kill the ogre. Although you could have just, jumped down the middle and dipped out. I decided not to take that risk. Last thing I need is for me to jump up there, the ogre spawns and he shoots his laser, shoots me into a wall, and then I'm dead. I didn't need any ammo or anything like that. I have 8 anarchy and my Nova bomb. I didn't even wait for my grenade. I just said, alright, he's dead. 2 anarchies, Nova, and he's dead. Hopefully this video was of help to you guys. Hopefully I showed that you do not need to have any of those taken mods or mountaintops in order to beat this with ease. Hive armaments are mostly for cube room. As you can see, I didn't use it at all for boss room. And if you did find this helpful and you want to drop a like or a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. But if this video helped you at all, the most thing I want you to let me know is if you got it in the comment section below. But anyways, good luck. I'll see you all in Beyond Light, where I'll be doing all the week 1 raid jacket helps that I possibly can on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CWG. Again, hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys then. Deuces.